Hi everyone, it's Nicole here. So good to see you all. And look, how can I have one of my favorite people in the world here with you today? I am here with Leeanne Hurren from Leeanne Live. And yeah, how exciting. We've
Yeah.
had an amazing week. Bit of craziness, up and downs, but
What a week.
an amazing week. Awesome. So, Leanne, can you let all our viewers know? Because I know the ones that have been following us for a while would have already met you, but the ones that haven't met you before, can you let them know a little bit about your background?
Yeah, thanks, Nick. Folks, I'm from Sydney, Australia, as well as Nicole. And Nicole and I have actually been best buddies for over 20 years now. My background's in pediatric nursing. My husband and I are musicians, and we have 4 children. One of those is a foster daughter. She's our youngest. And I basically run my digital business in the background of my family. And yeah, that's me in a nutshell, I guess.
You in a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
I mean, I could go on a lot longer about you. You know, you're a
Ah,
musician, you sing, you're an amazing artist. You
thanks,
know,
Nick.
there's, and you're one of my besties. It's just like a bit
Yeah,
crazy. I'm a bit
besties.
excited because you are having a great week in the business,
Yeah.
and but what actually led you to decide to go online?
Yeah. Well, my family, Nick. So my youngest is my foster daughter, which I shared, and she's got high needs with disability, with a high disability,
Yeah.
which meant that I was really busy chasing her schedule, really lining up therapists, doctor's appointments, school appointments, looking for opportunities to help her to recover from her injury. I was really busy, in caught up in that, and in the back of my mind, I was thinking ahead, thinking, what are we going to do for her future? When we're not around, who's going to do all this for her? And I was really worried about that. And I was just juggling my
Mhm.
time with my own family, with the grandchildren. I'm a grandmama, and as well. So yeah, my life was really, really busy, and I think I really was losing myself, who I was at the time as well, Nick,
Yeah.
because I was when you're a mum of a special needs child, you feel quite isolated because nobody really understands what you're going through. And to be honest, it can be quite confronting for some people. So I felt quite isolated at that stage too. So when I was looking online, I wanted something for Ange moving forward. And I thought, what can I do? It had to be something that wasn't just like everyday job or a business, because that wouldn't work for us with our lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I knew I needed something different, very different, to fit around our life. And
Mhm.
so then, yeah, that led me to the digital business.
Okay. And so now you're a digital business owner.
Yeah.
And, like, what's your absolute biggest why? What is the reason that you get
Mm.
up every morning, and what drives you to do what you do?
That's a great question. My why's actually changed over the 2 years, 2.5 years that I've been running the business. So definitely my why when I first started the business was all about Ange and about bringing some extra income into the home. But now my very strong why is definitely Angie's future, having
Mhm.
something set up for her future, providing that options for her to live a better quality life. That is my really strong why. But
Yeah.
my why is developed as well to actually benefit our other part of our family, but also to strengthen um, opportunities for me as well to travel, to do the things that we want to do. We really want to reach out into the community and help people to stand on their own feet. We've got a heart for missions and a heart for traveling for the islands. And if you don't have a good tool, a vehicle to provide an income for that, um, you're restricted. So now my big why is to really to be able to focus on missions as well. So
Yeah.
I've got a number of whys, and I think as you're in the business, it does develop and it changes over time. So yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely hear you. And I'm really glad that you talked about going out into the community and
Mm,
like investing into the community with what you have.
yeah.
Because I know for quite a while, you would say that and then just not realize that that was your driving why. And so now that you've realized that, and like you can speak it out and talk to everyone, like it just excites me because seriously, Leeanne Hurren, you are a world changer.
Oh,
And
thanks.
I have known you for 20 odd years and you don't stop with just one. You are very happy to start with one person, but then you just keep going. So, yeah, I love it. I love
Yeah.
realization and that self-development as well. It's beautiful. So I'm hearing everything that you were saying there.
Yeah, thanks, Nick.
Yeah. So you've been doing the business for 2.5 years.
Mhm.
What has been the biggest change? So I've heard that your why sort of is changing, but what's been the biggest sort of changes that's been going on?
Oh, Nick, I know you could probably just tell everybody what the biggest change is. Definitely self-development. Now, I say that I'm a shy person, and you go, no way, you're not shy. But I am actually a really shy person. I love people. I love people. So I put myself out there to be with people. But
Yeah.
inside, I was fighting like this internal battle about not liking myself. And I was double guessing what I would say. I would trip over my words. And this business has actually helped me to love who I am, if that makes sense, to actually get to know who I am more, why I do what I do, what my whys are, and why my why is my why.
Mhm.
Being content to appreciate the moment and be very present with the moment, and just really make the most out of life. I always had this drive that I was going to make a difference in my life, and I wanted to like have a legacy that was going to be left behind. And you're not born for average in this world. You are born for a purpose, and I really truly believe that. But I was always doubting myself, and it was almost like I was in this victim mindset that I didn't have finance. I wasn't born into riches. I wasn't, but I had this desire to do so much in the world, and I felt like I was being you know
Yeah.
stopped from doing that. um and this business has just allowed me to go, you know what, everything is possible. Everything is possible, and really believe it.
Mm.
In the past, I hoped for it. I hoped that things were possible. But now I've seen so many people's lives change with this digital business. I know that anything is possible, and I see people go from A to B with this vehicle of a digital business. And I know that it's possible, and I know it's possible in my life too, because Nick, as you know, Keone got married. My daughter got married just a couple of weeks back. And I'm so excited because I was able to pay for accommodation for 8 people in the Hunter Valley, which, if people don't know, the Hunter Valley is not near Sydney. You've got to travel about, what is it, 2 hours or so to the Hunter Valley. And to be able to pay for the accommodation for 8 people out of my earnings from my own business was, oh, it was just a really nice, warm, fuzzy moment for me. And so, yeah, that's probably a real joy that I've got out of this experience. There's one more thing. I'm sorry, Nick, I'm rambling, but I don't feel alone anymore. And that's
Mm.
a huge thing, because of the community that's in this business. Um, they've become like my family, and I feel emotional saying it, but um, they just understand. You're meeting people that are very similar to you, that want to see people succeed. You want to create a better life, not just for your own family, but you want your people that you're connecting with in the business to succeed. So you're
Mm.
reaching out and helping them. And when they succeed, it's like, it's the best thing in the world. It's like being like this mama. The mama heart is just it's just a beautiful thing to be able to help people overcome, and know that you've had something to do with that. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think that all goes back to that sense of purpose that you were
Yeah.
talking about before, and just knowing that you're born for a purpose, and you can bless others,
Yeah.
and it's rewarding to yourself.
Yeah. And to see the smile and the light come back on. Now, folks, I will tell you that Nicole, Miss Nicole here, it has been such a joy to see you and your journey, Nicole, and the light. And definitely you went through a time which was really, really hard. And then to be able to see you, though, overcome that and to be the person you are today, it has been such a joy to be able to see that. And you're a shining example of that, Nicole. And I just, it's a real
Oh,
blessing to be able to be a part of that journey.
Thank you. Now you're going to make me cry. Look,
Yeah,
I'm
no
all
crying,
teary.
right? Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Leanne. And I will tell everyone here, like, Leanne is how I became a business owner. She did the journey for a full year before I did, and really wanted me to get involved. But it took my timing and when I was ready to do it.
Yeah.
And and she was jumping for joy the day that I decided to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'd just like to encourage everyone here. I want to say thank you very much to everyone that's watching. And we do have people from all over the world watching right now. And I also want to thank all the people that are interested in becoming digital business owners. And do you know what? We are everyday people.
Yeah.
We are people that go through the ups and downs of life. We are people that work or have worked, are juggling 100 balls at once. And do you know what? This gives us such a sense of pride and passion and purpose. And I would just recommend to anyone to check out our webinar, because it will be life-changing for those that want to take on board things.
Yeah,
Leanne,
definitely.
do you have anything else that you want to share?
I do actually, Nick. I just want to say that if you are looking for a digital business, this business is by far the most amazing program in a box that provides all the training. It doesn't matter what background you come from. It provides the training, and if you're open to learn, you have so much support with this business. And all you've got to do is just to be brave and to put your name and email down for a link, find the time to watch the webinar and see if it is the right fit for you. And Nicole, I'm sure they can just reach out to you just to get a link for the webinar if they don't have the address to get it. But what I would like to say is, oh, there you go, maseke.com. Nicole is such a giving person of her time, and she will make sure that you have everything that you need. This business is full of integrity, and I can promise you that you'll be very well looked after in Nicole's hands. And thanks for joining us today, because it's been a joy, Nicole. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I know that there's plenty going on at the moment, and I will, I'll probably talk to Leanne every single day because that's what I do, but I'll be back online again with some more interviews. I'll be back on Saturday. Catch you all soon.
Awesome.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.